All right, so today on our gigging series, I kind of wanted to show people the process on how to clean their fish. I'm going to show 3 different ways on how to clean suckers, and just kind of how I tackle this process. So for the little ones, like Carson tonight, he stabbed him a little fish here, and there's not a lot of flay that you're going to get off that. So you can use for scaling, you can use a scaler, or just a butter knife works just fine. But you want to get all them scales off of there, top, sides, and bottom. And this is actually my grandma's favorite way that she likes them. She wants all of her suckers like this. If you gigged her a limit of suckers this big, she'd be just happy. So once you get the scales off the top and the bottom, you're just gonna take the head right off, throw that in the bucket. We're gonna slice through the bottom and discard of the guts in the bucket as well. Now these suckers are very bony inside, so you do have to score them. So you're just gonna wanna come down and make your own scores. And this is pretty much cutting those bones that are in here real tiny, so when you fry these up, they actually kind of dissolve in a way. But like I said, this is my grandma's favorite way. She loves just a scored up sucker here that's whole, and they are pretty good. Okay, so a small sucker, that's how I'm going to process that for the fryer. So that one's done. Now I'll show you a different way, or how I'll handle these bigger ones. First one, I'm going to start off, we're not going to scale it. You can actually scale or skin these out without scaling. So scale's still on here. I like to start right here behind the gill. If there's a stab or a gig line there, great place to start. So we're going to go down mid of the body, and when they've been gigged, they get hard to do sometimes. We're going to come right along that, and then before you come out, we're just going to flip it, and we're going to start right under, and if you get on the edge of the table, it helps. We're just going to pull. So we didn't waste any meat. That's the scale and that's the skin. And then you have the rib bone in here that you want to cut out as well. Now you got a nice fillet right here, but there's still all those bones that we talked about. So you can hand score that, but if you do a lot of gigging, you need you an actual scorer. My Uncle Billy sells these. I'll put his number up here on the screen, but he sells these gig poles, sucker boxes, all kinds of stuff, crappie lures, his Wild Willie baits, things like that. But a scorer machine is amazing, so you don't have to hand score. If not, you're going to do every fillet, or you could buy a hand scorer. Throw this fillet in here. We're going to pull it, and all of that has been scored, and that will fry up really, really nice. Now a lot of people like to leave the skin on, so that way you got a better bond there, and we're going to show that next. But that is a nice fillet right there that will fry up real nice. Okay, you'll obviously do both sides, but to speed this up, I'm going to show you the other process real quick. So you can scale them, which this is my favorite way right here. My kids, the 20 that we gigged tonight, they've already scaled all of them, but saved me 3. So we're going to scale these. And there's nothing fancy about this process. I always start with where a gig mark is because you are going to waste it anyways. Like, you're not going to get anything. If you tore all of this up, you might as well start right there. So we'll start That was horrible. Let me show you a better one. That was horrible. All right. Okay, that was a lot better there. It helps when you bring them to the end of the table when you're doing that. Cut out that rib bone. And then, so we have the skin now, unlike the other side where we scaled and took the skin off. That style's faster, but there's a nice fillet with the skin still on there. And what the skin kind of does is when it fries up, it actually like pulls tight, and you'll have nice sucker fry curls there that I like. So that's kind of the process, real easy. This way right here is my favorite way because it makes the kids work a little bit after having a little bit of fun too, because they're going to have to get used to it. But the filleting it right off of the skin is obviously the fastest because you are not scaling it. I'm horrible at showing. So that is faster than trying to scale them, obviously. So just a couple different methods to help you get your fish cleaned and scored and have some great tasting fillets. Thanks for watching. If you like this kind of stuff, love gigging, please like, subscribe. I appreciate it. Thanks for the support.